Oh hi there big boys, welcome to my review of Save the Ninja Clan for Nintendo Switch. This game is okay. Nothing more, nothing less really, but it does the job as a little platformer game, a little cheapo platformer game to play on the go, or on anywhere really. It's available on a lot of devices. Anyway, so this game is a pretty simple platformer, the only real difference being you're a ninja and you can play as different characters, usually over the course of one level, so you sort of switch out and you get different abilities like double jumps instead of like being able to speed run or run at speed. But yeah, I mean it's fine. It's a decent idea, and there's quite well, not really an idea, but it works, and there's quite a lot of mechanics to get added along the way. The controls, which is sort of the main thing with platformers that you need to get right, is that they're fine. They're not amazing. They certainly are. They are doable, they're usable, and they're fine. But I wouldn't really say they're amazing. They're hardly Super Mario Odyssey or anything like that, or Little Triangle if you saw that game from the other day. But it works, does the job, and it's fine. And never really felt like it got in the way. But there were some certain times where I was a bit like, I don't know, I don't know. It's hard to explain with platformers. They sometimes just feel right. I think half the reason why they don't feel so right I will get to later. But you'll see. Anyway, so this game's clearly designed for speedrunning. Gives you that little flow feeling if you can get it right, bit like when you're playing Beat Saber and you're getting all the combos. But it's really difficult. The game is tough. You sort of have to memorize the maps to win. It's a bit of an easy game in that way, but it's still pretty fun. So some levels have these. Actually, I think almost all of them. But almost all of them have these little secrets where you can sort of break into a wall or like just go somewhere where you're not really supposed to. And you'll get this little dialogue terminal screen thing that comes up, like you're running Windows 98, and it's just really nice. Game sort of talks to you and sort of goes like, "What are you doing? Don't go over there. If you go over there, I'll give you a smack." And it's quite nice. I like it. It's a little bit of comedic relief. Makes me like the game a little bit just for that. It gives it a little bit of charm. I like it. The hub worlds, that didn't really help. Well, the hub worlds, they help the game feel bigger and more of an adventure, but they're also a little bit annoying because you have to directly use the hub worlds to get to the next level as opposed to just clicking the level. But it does the job, and it's quite nice, I suppose. The hub world is actually really small. It's about there's about 3 of them, I believe, and they're just they don't really do much. You just sort of walk. They're just like a normal level where like halfway through you just get to another level inside of a level, I guess. It's not like a big amazing place of shortcuts and Metroidvania like stuff. It's just it's there. I'd like an option to pick a level where I'm to run to the door of it, because it pretty much is just a pretty corridor, to be honest. But yeah, it's nice, it's fine. The art, it's alright. It's nothing amazing, but it certainly doesn't get in the way or make you go, "Oh, this game looks gross." It's fine. But here's the problem. The Switch port isn't amazing. The Switch should be able to run this game at 60 FPS. Come on. It runs at sub 30 FPS, which is pretty awful given the not so amazing art. And there's not any there's no haptics either, which never really make the game feel any better, to be honest. So it's that's a problem there. But I guess you could argue that it's a bit of a rushed port, which it does seem to be, but yeah, that's there's not much you can really do about that, I guess, other than make the game better for the Switch. But there we go. Yeah, and the art is certainly not bad. It's just, it could do a bit of it's a bit sort of inconsistent. Some things will look quite pixel arty, whereas other things will look a lot more cartoony. So it's not so consistent on that front, but it's fine. It never, as I say, it never really gets in the way, and I'm not huge about art anyway, especially not with indie games. Obviously, with a AAA game, it might be a little bit more finicky because it's all like, "Oh, look how pretty the art is." But with an indie game, that's not what you play them for, So that's fine. The content, there's about 33 levels, I believe, which isn't too many, but each level takes a good 10-20 minutes to beat. Well, at least for me, because I'm bad. But yeah, so it's not too bad, and it's pretty cheap anyway. So yeah, that's really it, pretty much. That's more or less it. I wouldn't not recommend it, but I sort of wouldn't really recommend. This is There's so many better platformers to be playing on Switch. So many better ones. That just doesn't really seem worth it to be playing this one. But if you really want a cheap platformer, you can get it on Switch or pretty much any other console. And it's certainly not bad. You'll probably enjoy your time with it, especially if only just for the weird little cheat terminal things. That is so much fun. I feel like there's more fun to try and find those than it is to find the actual exits and like the end of the levels. I mean, it can get really infuriating just how close you can get and you just miss it. You just missed it. Ugh. And the missiles are so painful. Anyway, that's this game. You can get it if you want. There you go. Thanks for watching Big Boys at some point in time, and bye!